Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Great League for the Psychic Cup, and let's see if we can get some wins. So we're going to be starting off with the Bronzong paired with the Malamar and the Shadow Gardevoir in the back. We're going to switch on to Malamar. Unfortunately, we get met with a Charmer. We're just going to fire off a foul play here. It does not KO, but it gets them into the low red. We're going to come back in here with the Bronzong, and we are going to check them out. But now with the face their Astonished user, we are going to make sure we go for the 2-shield Gardevoir here and hope for the best. We are going to get into farm down, and our only hope here is for a Malamar. We do see the Malamar and a couple of charms, and we do charm down the back line. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the Gardevoir charm down. And that was pretty much the only hope with that back line. Okay, here we got the Bronzong here versus the Rapidash. This is greatly. They switch out into the Malamar, and we have the Gardevoir for their Malamar. We know that we can tank a move, so we're going to allow this to go through. We are going to probably be in the red. Makes sense. And then they're going to come back in probably with their Charmer. Or the fairy type, excuse me, and they are going to have to think about shielding here. They do decide to shield. We have the Bronzong here. We can tank any of the moves. Mega Horn does get revealed. They switch out into their Chimecho, but we do have the Malamar for the Chimecho, so GG's to our opponents. Luckily, we did have one of the dark types for their other Astonished user. Okay, next game, let's see what do we find here. We got the Bronzong here versus Chimecho. This is going to be okay. We're going to switch out here into the Malamar, see what they have. They do reveal their fairy type. We are going to throw this foul play here. This foul play does get them into the low yellow, and then they're going to fire off a move. Let's see if they go for... Okay, they go for the body slam, so we're trying to get them to use a bunch of energy. They go for the body slam bait, and now we know that their energy dry. So we can just make a prediction here what we think is in the back. We're going to go for the Bronzong here to farm it down. They're going to come back in here. Okay, they switch into their Chimecho. We're going to go into our Gardevoir immediately. Shield the Shadow Ball and get this Chimecho as low as possible. At least we get it into the low red. Go into the Bronzong here. Let's see what they have in the back. Oh man, it ends up being another Astonished user. This is going to be tough to win. ABA Astonished users are going to be tough for this team here, no matter what. We are going to throw this heavy slam here. Okay, and they do go for the shield, and unfortunately just ran out of health. Gonna go for just a payback here just to get their last shield, and you can see right there that was the difference between winning that game, that sliver of health. But we really didn't have much to do right there. Okay, next we got the Bronzong here versus the Rapidash. Okay, and this is where we want to see it. Anticipating a switch out eventually. They're staying in, interesting enough. We are going to have to tank a move here. Let's see what they throw. Okay, Mega Horn does get in throw. That's fine. We're going to throw this heavy slam and force a shield. or get the KO. Okay, they decided to just let it go. We anticipate a counter to a bit, and then we see that they have a Slowbro here. Slowbro is going to be able to just take us down here with their poison jabs. We're going to come back in with the Bronzong. What do we do here? Do we shield or we do it? We let this go. We decided to let it go to get them to use some energy, and we're going to put everything on the line with the Malamar. We know that this is going to be a brutal swing here. We can tank the first one, but because they had all that energy from our Gardevoir, we have to shield it to one. At this point, we're trying to get the farm. No farm, unfortunately. They were able to survive with this sliver of health, and now we have to get to probably four moves right here. We unfortunately are just not gonna have enough health and not enough energy advantage to get that flip right there. So GG's to our opponents. In hindsight, we definitely should have allowed them to take our Bronzong down and then go into our Charmer against our Malamar. Okay, Meowstic here is going to be an issue. We're going to go into the Malamar here. We're going to pressure a shield, or we're going to get some big damage. Our opponent here does end up throwing a move, so we're going to shield here. They go for the Thunderbolt. Then they switch out into their Slowbro. So this is not necessarily a counter to the Malamar. So this is kind of an indication that they don't want to see the Malamar. We do grab that shield. So just like that, we have gotten 2 shields down. We are going to survive. And then we're going to switch out into the Bronzong because we know that there's